AP. Let's see what's in the switch folder. I'm gonna have to sort that out. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's probably the users. Anyway, that doesn't really matter so much, but try to save it in your project folder. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save it where I can find it quickly. AP, and I'm going to call it BugLab 11 bugs. Hit save. And then you can get a new one, and we can capture the important part of the code, which is basically the for loop. So let's pretend that that's all of my code. I have my print really high so that you guys can read it off the video. I'm trying to make it better than last time. So I'm going to put this in the same place. We're going to call it BugLab 11 code. Okay, and then when we go to do our journal, we can create our journal entry. And this is our BugLab 11 journal. And the first thing we're supposed to do is summarize the task. The task was set up an array of bugs to load diagonally, each a different color, using an array. Okay, so your task, some of you guys are losing points, and it doesn't have to be crazy, but it needs to be everything you're supposed to do. It needs to be complete. It'd be nicer if you took the time to make these complete sentences. And then the reflection part of it, I used a for loop to quickly step through all 5 bugs. I used a switch statement to set colors based on bug number or the index of the array. So J got to be a lot of different things in this program. And I set up the row and column by starting at 5.2. Doesn't it annoy you that we got the X and Y backwards in graphics? Anyway, 5.2 and subtracting 1 from the row while adding 1 to the column each time, each bug. This happens to be the value J. So it's a very clever way to set it up in a very little bit of code. Okay, so we did all that. And then make sure that you're hitting this, the picture button, not the file, but the picture button. And we're going to attach those pictures really quick. I say really quick, but as we all know, Blackboard's a little slow sometimes. Okay, mine's been really slow, so I'm going to try loading it again. Come on, come on. I know I'm running like 50 programs right now, but you can be a little faster. Come on.
Come on.
I don't know what browser you guys use, but I've heard that Firefox is supposed to be the one that works the best. I'm not sure about that. I've always used Chrome, but people keep telling me Firefox is the way to go. Well, since I'm doing a video, this one doesn't want to work. But anyway, this is the button you use, and then browse the files and put them in. And see how you have these options down here? Don't ever use this save entry. Okay, save entry, it makes it almost so I cannot grade it. I don't know how to change a save entry post into a posted entry. This sets it up for me to grade it. Now let's say I do that, and I get here and I look at my reflection and I say, oh no, I need to edit this, I need to make this better. You can just click on that and hit edit, or if you need to, make the post all over again, it's okay. And then go make your changes. Oh, I'd rather these be bold because I think that looks better. I can even change the color of those so they stand out a little bit. Let's see, let's go with red. Yeah, that looks good. And then go down there, let me try the picture thing again. Maybe this time it'll like it. Hey, it does. So I'm going to browse my computer. I'm going to go find those really quick. AB comp sci. And they were... I thought I put them right. Oh, they're there. The code and the bugs. Oh, only do one at a time. Do the bugs first. Open. Insert. Okay. And then I'll hit enter to make it nice and vertical. Vertical things are way easier to look at and they just look better. You know, scrolling right on web pages, anytime you make something do that, it's generally considered bad because people have a mouse wheel that scrolls up and down really nicely. If you have to scroll vertically, that's fine. Scrolling left and right is no good. So then I hit post entry again. And provided I didn't grade it in the 3 minutes between posts, it's fine. And it stays right here, and I can edit it, and it all looks good. And there's no left-right scroll. So as I'm grading, this is exactly what it looks like for me. And I can read this, check to make sure you did this, check to make sure you code, and it all looks really nice. And again, remember, this is like it has all code. And because I hit post, this is going to be ready to grade. If I would have hit save as draft, you would have to like copy paste and then hit post again to make it so I could grade it. So if you have any BugLabs that I haven't graded in a long time, I catch up my grading every week, so make sure that they are, let me show you what this looks like. If you go to My Grades when you're in the class, not Grade Center, My Grades, because you guys don't have all these extra options. My Grades, it's going to take a little while to load. What's going to happen is in the kind of submitted assignment sections, it's in the middle of My Grades. You'll see a part where it's yellow. It's like waiting to be graded. So if you finish a BugLab, you might want to go and check that to make sure that it's in the queue for me to grade it. Wow, this has been really slow today. A little spam clicking. Okay, anyway, I guess I can't show you anything because I don't have grades since I'm the teacher in here. But you'll see things that you have graded, and then before you get to the pending assignments, in the middle there will be submitted, and it's like waiting to be graded. Those are actually highlighted yellow. So if you finish a BugLab, you want to go make sure that those are yellow before you go on to do whatever you're going to do next, to make sure that it's actually waiting to be graded, and it's not something that you thought you turned in and it actually isn't. Okay, well that's pretty much all I wanted to show for you today. Make sure that you're staying on top of your BugLabs and getting them turned in. We're going to be done with this unit, which means a test this week, and then moving on to more BugLabs, and not too distant future, we're going to get back to the book. So make sure that you are catching me online if you want to. These are the ways you can catch me online. I'm usually on after 7. Have a good day.